YouTube, what's good? I'm beginning there. Got that, was excited. So I was going to take me a couple days and learn it again and get sharp on it and get my skills down. Then, before I got a chance to check my email, I got a call from my man Black Jules. Said, yo, you got time? Hit me up. Need to talk to you. Calls up Black Jules. He said, man, did you see the new MPC? And immediately I'm like, hold up. What you talking about? New MPC? I was like on some Gary Coleman shit. I was like on some, what you talking about, Willis? Type shit, for real. Like, he said, yeah, yo, the MPC Renaissance, man. You need to check it out. You start running it down, man. I just started going like, okay. How could I miss this? How could I not be up on it? Go to websites, check it out, and I'm like blown away. Now, a lot of people saying, well, Kai stepping into the Native Instruments realm. Yeah. Basically, Kai should have been on it from the jump. Not so much Akai, but Roland. Where are they in this whole business? They should have been the first to touch this. I mean, they made the MV. The MV is a hardware unit that gives you a software feel. So why would they think to do the opposite? Native Instruments come along, give you the software, give you a hardware feel, give you the machine. People start catching on to what the machine can do, ease of use, how you can make it work into your production and make it very effective. And now it's like the go-to unit that cats are using, and it's $5.99. So it does so much at a low price point. So wow, this is like stepping on the MPC toes. For those who say, okay, Kai stepping into it, and yeah, they had to. Now, I'm gonna give my 2 cents, how I feel about it. I am blown away. I am so happy, I can't tell you. As far as I'm concerned, forever, forever, ever, will be, or the MPC, will forever be hip-hop. That's the machine we took. That's the machine we said, this is ours. This is what we use to make our music. This is a staple. This is a legend. MPC is as legendary as the producers who have used it. I mean, granted, new stuff's gonna come out, new things gonna come out, new programs gonna come out. But when you think MPC, you think hip hop. Period. So, I can't say this enough that when it comes out, I'm getting it. Now, if this MPC Renaissance utilizes the same ease of use as your standard MPC, but allow you to do it on like the machine, oh man, I'm gonna be blown away, because that's the missing component. I mean, it's so easy to use. You can go through it so quick and so fast. The learning curve won't be as heavy and as strong as the Native Instruments machine. If it gives you the time stretching capabilities, you know what I mean. So I'm thinking that it's not a standalone. I'm thinking that not so much that not a physical standalone like a machine MPC. I'm taking it that, from what I can see, that it's an interface, meaning that you can hook your turntables up to it. You got MIDI outputs, you got 2 USBs, and you got you got outputs, you got audio outputs, you got inputs. So I'm wondering if it's a machine. If it's just a controller / interface. Now, I doubt that is the machine where you can just use it without the computer. But if you can use it without the computer, oh my goodness, it's bananas. That is crazy. Now, if you can't use it without the computer, it's going to be very important for them to have the price point right. I mean, when you want to compete with the Native Instruments machine, yes, it's MPC, but they got to be right within that realm. If it goes above $1,000, that'll be a problem. Now, if it's under $1,000, and I don't mean $9.99, I'm saying somewhere around that $7.99, $8.99 price point, that's a sweet spot for them to be. Now, if it's a hardware piece too, and you can utilize it without the computer as well, $1,000 price point don't seem too bad. I mean, because that's pretty awesome. I mean, you look at it, to me, it reminds me of a retro. It's like a retro machine. It gives you the look of the 2500, the MPC 3000, and the MPC 60, kind of all gelled into one thing, and it looks pretty amazing. So I'm excited. I can't see me not getting it, because like I said, it's hip hop. I mean, don't get me wrong. Native Instruments, they did their thing, and they're doing their thing, and I trust that they'll continue. A lot of people say, dang, maybe get rid of the micro, get rid of the NI machine. I doubt it. I'm one of the people. I'm a junkie. I'm a hardware junkie. I'm an equipment junkie. I just love stuff. So I will probably hold on to both of them. So I will hold on to both of them. It is what it is. Have I gotten rid of equipment before? Yes, of course I have. But I use my old equipment to build up my current studio. So I always put my music into my music. So anything I get is a result of what I've done with my music to get other stuff. And I think that's how it is. You put back into your business, or you do something extra that'll bring that income. You don't take away from nothing else. So that's how I built it. So for all those who might be curious and want to know, I just love machines. And I just love equipment, and I love this hip hop, and I love this music. But man, I am thoroughly impressed. I can't wait till NAMM drops. And, come the 19th, when the NAMM comes out, they'll unveil it to the public, and they can mess around with it. And then we can get some serious reviews. I really need to know a release date. I'm gonna do everything in my power. As soon as that thing drops, I gotta get it. I gotta get it. The fact that it will utilize any MPC program or program sounds and libraries since they've been making MPCs, that's awesome. Now, if I could take everything I've done in my 2500, my 1000, take those songs, import them into the computer, and it plays the previous things I've done, oh, it's a wrap. I'm just excited. I'm very excited about this MPC Renaissance. I like what Akai's doing, and I like competition. When Akai making this machine is making it better for everybody. Because what it will do is it'll make Native Instruments step their game up. If Roland want to get back into the realm, and maybe they'll step their game up. Don't get me wrong. I love the MV. I love Roland. The people that work with Roland, they actually listen. But I feel a little betrayed. You make a machine, took you all those years to make a machine that could compete with the MPC. Then you make an MPC killer, the MV8000 and the MV8800, and then you throw in the towel. It's like, okay, I did it. We won a championship belt. And, now we're gonna, pass the belt on to whoever else want to take it. We just wanted to show that we could do it. Come on. They should have been the first one to come out with this technology, have a software piece that they should have had the machine before machine came, before Native Instruments did it. With the Roland, the concept, everything was there. I don't know. Hopefully they'll get into the realm too, and they'll throw their hat in. And the reason I'm saying this is because what it does for us, the consumer, it gives us choices. When we got choices, it makes everything better. It makes things better on price. It makes things better on quality. It makes things better as far as overall performance, because they're going to try to really compete and make, they want to get your business, so they're going to make good products. They're going to make everybody step their game up. And that's how it should be. Even if it's friendly, that's how it should be. When Pete Rock made a dope beat, and he heard Premier, and then Premier heard a dope beat by Pete Rock, he's like, oh man, I gotta go in the lab, make something hot. Then Pete Rock could turn around and hit a joint that DJ Premier did. It's like, I can't be outdone. And it's friendly competition. I think that's what we need. That's what this music needs. That's what the equipment, this whole industry as a whole needs. We need to continue to grow. We need to continue to develop. But at the same time, looking back at what made this whole thing great. A lot of people don't care to look back, but hey, that's where the essence comes from. And I believe that's what gives a lot of us that edge that we have, because we know the history. and you can just look at the popular people out there, or especially on YouTube. Let's not even say the show enough people like Premier and Marley Marl. Those are given. Let's just talk about some people that's making a name for themselves, like Knox Squared and Booney Mayfield and cats like that, and KK on the beats, and it's people I'm leaving out. King Adivine, what's my man, the DJ dude, oh man, I forgot his name, I'm sorry, but there's a lot of cats out there on the MPC, on the MV, on the Native Instruments Maschine, and getting it in, doing it the way we used to do it, using the format, using the formula. So I think that gives us an advantage, especially with this vinyl and the sampling and the chopping and all that. It gives something to the music that you just can't get, just playing it. Don't get me wrong, because playing it is cool too. And don't get me wrong, I love making original stuff. Matter of fact, the Bumpy remix was, believe it or not, the bass line, that wasn't a sampled bass line. I mean, it wasn't like records. It sound like records, but it wasn't. I wanted to get that boom bap feel, make it sound like samples, but it wasn't samples. So we need that. But trust me, I utilize a lot of samples. I like to sample, and I like to use vinyl, and I just think it'll never die, because sampling will always be hip hop. But yeah, I just had to get on it and state my piece. I think it's a great thing that Akai is doing. I think the machine is going to be dope, and I just hope that if they give it the same ease of use with the route they going, they really took it to another level. They really stepped it up, and I'm excited about that. And I will never knock the machine, because I think that is one of the greatest pieces of equipment to come out. I mean, get in where you fit in. It's a dog-eat-dog world. It's competition out there, so you gotta constantly be improving. So this will hopefully make Native Instruments come up with more updates and keep things going, and keep making the machine better, and then Akai will keep making it better, and fixing the bugs and making everything just pop and making everything better for us, so we can keep making that hot music. Now, as always, it's not the machine, it's the man behind the machine. The greatest instrument in the whole wide world ever is this, because that's where it all comes from. It's this, whatever idea you come up with, you here and create it, and it comes from soul. So, if you ain't got a good ear, you ain't got creativity here, and you ain't got that soul, don't even attempt to do this music thing, because you don't got a clue. And if you gimmicky and you're hot, and you getting a lot of views, and you selling a lot of stuff, and people are on you because you're doing the gimmicky stuff, guess what? Do your thing. I ain't mad at you, but it won't last long. It's got to come from here. It's got to come from the soul. Alright? And you got to have a creative mind. You got to have ear for this thing. If you're just trying to cater to and piggyback off what somebody else is doing, or doing what you think is hot now, I want the hot sound, and you know what, I gotta have an 808 kit and all that other stuff, and you ain't thinking outside the box, you are doomed. You are doomed. I mean, this real music is timeless. It'll always touch you. You will always remember what you was doing when you first heard that joint. And there's a lot of people out there that are so-called hot, making the music, and they the hot ones on the scene, but they will never have an album like Illmatic. You know what I'm saying? They will never have an album, like Gangstar put out. They will never have albums like Biggie put out, Ready to Die. They will never have albums like Wu-Tang put out. I remember where I was when I heard these joints. When I first heard Black Moon, I knew what was going on. I knew what I was doing at that time. That's what music does to you. It's timeless. You can think back when I first heard Nas, I was in my basement like, who is this kid? Listening to college radio. I'm like, oh my goodness. Who was that ripped that? You know what I'm saying? And I was with my boy Kevin, and he's like, oh my goodness. And I'm like, yo, I gotta go out and get that. And we looking at the notes and seeing who produced it and who put it. That's what music is all about. When it touches you, where you like, wow, where did that come from? And you can look back and remember, almost like the Kennedy assassination. People, oh, I remember the Kennedy assassination. Or I remember 9/11. I was eating some toast and a bowl of Wheaties, and I'm like, food ran the plane into the building. It's like that, you know. The music is the same way. You know, if you really love this, you know what you was doing when you heard that one jam or that one song that just made you go, what? You remember what you was doing. You remember where you was. You remember the whole thing like it was yesterday. So, yeah, make the stuff that bump in the club. But I say, hey, I'm out to try to make timeless music. I'm out to try to make something that makes people like, wow. Remember that joint Overlord did back in 2012? Oh my goodness, that joint was bananas, son. That's all I'm shooting for. I don't need the tours. I don't need the accolades. I just want to make good music. I just want to be respected among my peers, and so far I look like I'm accomplishing that. So, all right, I'm Overlord. I'm out. I just had to run my mouth a little bit, you know. I'm excited about this MPC Renaissance. I ain't really crazy about the name, but goodness gracious, I can't wait. And when I get it, trust, you will see videos, you will see me talking about it, and I will give my full blown out personal opinion on how that joint rocks. The Maschine is bananas. Now, hope Akai is even more bananas. And I hope Maschine get even better. Because, I mean, since I got them both, or since I'll have them both, that just makes it better for me. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm stop running my mouth. Peace. I'm out. I appreciate all the views. I appreciate all the comments. And peace out to the whole squad. Oh, got an email. Got an email from NATO G saying that they was thinking about doing a crew beat tape. So I'm thinking he talking about the whole crew. Big Man White, Hill Prop, you know, Metamorphosis, DJ D-Man, Ronello, you know, my man Black Jules, me, Jazzmatic, Sonashore, of course NATO G, Very Sick Beats, and they was trying to come up with a concept for a crew beat tape, you know, which I think is cool. And I believe he mentioned that everybody should submit 2 beats. And Very Sick Beats came up with the concept that maybe we should use Stevie Wonder samples. I think that is phenomenal. I just want to throw my title out there for the joint. And I know it might sound kind of corny, but I think it's awesome. You know, because it used to be a TV show, but I think that joint will work. You know, call it the Wonder Years. You know, the Wonder Years beat tape, and all the samples are from Stevie Wonder. I'm just throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there. If y'all think it's too corny, hey, I ain't ashamed. I say corny shit, because I like saying corny shit. But the Wonder Years, I think that's hot. So, I'm gonna be doing my contribution. I'm gonna make my Stevie Wonder beats, so I have it and I'm ready, just in case it does go down. So, I'm ready. So, hope all y'all ready, because I'm trying to have the best banger out of everybody. So bring your game, because I'm trying to be the best. I love you all, but I'm trying to knock y'all out the box. So I'm just being honest. Bring your A game, because goddamn it, I'm bringing mine. Peace.